Hey everybody, what's good? How are you? What's today? Today's Wednesday. Wednesday, December 11th. It's December 11th. One more day to my birthday. Hey. Anyways, I hope y'all are doing well. I'll move this a little closer so I can reach my tea. Because I got my tea over here. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. I'm just chilling for now. Well, not really chilling, but I was just sitting here enjoying my tea, the rain. It's been raining. I think it just stopped a little. It may have just stopped, but it's been raining since last night. Got the windows open so I can smell the rain. Got incense lit, and just been sitting here, just literally going through the transits and everything and stuff that I, listened to what I wanted to share with you guys today. So I, of course, got my notes so I can stay on track. But what I want to do today is talk about all the transits. So I'm going to give us what I'm calling this is, what did I write down? A mid-month check-in, right? And what's ahead. So today's December 11th, but we've had a lot of things going on, right? So as we've journeyed through this experience, right, we've already seen astrologically that the transformations have set a tone, right? The energies have been building toward more powerful shifts. So what I want to do is let's reflect on how the earlier stuff has impacted us so far and what we can expect from the cosmic energies and the alignments, okay? So far, you know what? Let me see. I'm going to give you just like a snapshot of, this was my other stuff that I had, which is, okay, so I'm going to run through what happened. So we had Mercury in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde in Sagittarius, November 25th through December 15th. We also have Venus in Capricorn, trine Uranus in Taurus. That was on December 2nd. We next had Mercury in Sagittarius, which was in opposition to Jupiter, being in Gemini on December the 4th. And we have Venus in Capricorn, sextile Neptune in Pisces on December 4th as well. We also had Sun and Mercury conjunct in Sagittarius on December 5th. So this is up to this point. This is just a daily overview of what the transits look like to give you an overall synopsis, right? Mars in retrograde in Leo on the 6th. We had Neptune go direct in Pisces on December 7th. That was a key astrological pivot, okay? And then what we have coming up on December 15th will be the full moon. And then we have some more stuff that's happening. I'm going to highlight that as well. But so far, those are the energies and the shifts that we've experienced in transit so far. All right, so let's get into it. So with the Mercury in retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius, of course, because it's Sagittarius season, that's November 25th until December 15th. So the impact so far, this retrograde has likely brought you to introspection around communication, beliefs, and long-term goals. I know it has for myself. Many of us have experienced there may have been delays in plans, philosophical debates, or the need to revisit and probably refine our visions to the future, or things that we look like. What is our vision for the future, right? And so that's what this Mercury energy has brought to us. So right now, collective, reflecting back on that, like, are you noticing recurring themes in conversations that are asking you to slow down, gain clarity? There may have been miscommunications. There's always that possibility with Mercury in retrograde, right? And also it may have highlighted areas for us to deepen our understanding, right? So that's what the energy brought us, and that's a reflection that you can have for this period of that retrograde that we've been experiencing. So with Venus in Capricorn, trine Uranus in Taurus, the impact so far is that transit introduced unexpected but yet positive shifts, right? The shifts in relationships and finances. Those were the two areas that a lot of us saw shifts in, right, collectively. Innovations in how we approach stability and connection may have also emerged. And it may have encouraged you to be more adaptable, okay? That may have been the energy that you felt with that shift that occurred with that Venus coming into Capricorn, right? So the reflection. So where have you noticed surprising opportunities? Have you noticed any surprising opportunities that occurred in your space or in your life? Personally, professionally, socially, whatever. Did you notice any of that? And if so, that's good, because that energy may have sparked a new appreciation to be flexible and to be grounded, right? And to be creative. That's what that spark did for us. That's what that Venus energy in that Capricorn did for us collectively. So reflect back and see If any of those things, any of these energies were felt for you around this time of the month, around, that was the December 2nd. So at the very beginning of December. Next, we also had Mercury in Sagittarius with opposition to Jupiter in Gemini. That was on the 4th. And the impact of that were conversations and ideas may have felt larger than life. There may have been a focus on balancing your optimism and practicality. And so the opposition really challenged us to align our big pictures with details, right? So to take our vision that was full and just to be more detailed about it, right? Or implementing steps or plans that we could take to achieve that vision that we have. Next, also, we had Mars retrograde in Leo, and that occurred on the 6th. And the collective was called to really, really slow down and reevaluate how we express our creativity, courage, and our individuality, right? That's what the energy of the Leo did for us. Also, frustrations may have surfaced. We may have felt frustrated in some areas with some people, with some things. And the frustration was causing because it was really bringing us the focus to really align our vision, to focus on what our passion is, and just to really refine it, right? So if you may have been frustrated during that time, that's probably because the energy, it sparked something within you. It's like, what is it? Like, feeling like the need to refine some things within your life. And then we had Mars retrograde in Leo on December the 6th. And the impact of that, like I said, we're really called to slow down and reevaluate. Evaluate our creativity, like I said, and frustrations. What else did I say? Bullet point. For reflection. Okay, so the reflection, these are some reflections that I sat with as well, a collective, and energies that I was feeling for us as a collective, was that, did you feel stalled in any of your creative products or creative projects, or did you feel inspired and innovative? Like, what did you feel? What did the energy pull for you? Did it cause any changes in leadership roles or within yourself, within your company, within your business, professional life, school? Did you see any notice any changes within leadership? I think if we look at what's going on in the world, clearly that energy has surfaced, and we've seen that, right? We've seen a lot of changes. There's been a lot of things going on, right, around the world with leadership and all kinds of things, right? We've seen it. So that is very, very accurate for what we experienced. So what can we expect from the upcoming transits, right? So let's talk about this. We have this full moon in Gemini that's coming up on the 15th. And what we can expect for this is to bring a culmination of our ideas and emphasize the importance of clear communication. Time to reassess mental clutter and to embrace new perspectives, right? That's what the upcoming full moon is going to ask us to do and to sit with. It's also, the guidance for that is to really use this time to journal and talk through your ideas, your emotions, your feelings, all that. Just is a great time to really be in your journal, and so that you have something to reflect back to, so you can speak your mind, speak your truth, let go of any thought patterns or anything that you feel that no longer serves you. That's a great way to get it out, right? To journal it, to get it out, to speak it. And so just focus your energy on doing that, and really be intentional about that time that you're sitting with new moon. If you're going to set intentions for the full moon, I said new moon, but full moon. Also, so that's going to be on the 15th, like I said. On December 21st, we then have the sun entering the sign of Capricorn, right? And we think about Capricorn, right? Capricorn is an earth sign, right? And so more of earth connection, right? So think about what to expect. It's going to really ask us to be grounded and get grounded in this season. That's what Capricorn energy is calling us as a collective to do, right? It's going to bring our focus to discipline, right? Capricorns are very disciplined. That's one of the things I love most about them. My goddaughter is a Capricorn, and she is so disciplined. I love how she's driven, right? I love how when there's something that she's working on, how her energy and her focus is so dedicated. She does such a great job of channeling her energy into whatever it is that she's working on, and creating such a great plan to execute her ideas or whatever project she's working on. She's very great at her discipline, right? It's also gonna most Capricorns are very disciplined, right? You guys are super successful for a reason, right? because you're disciplined, right? Also, responsibility is going to ask us to focus on our responsibility. Things that things that we're responsible for or don't know, or no longer what to be responsible for, right? It's going to call you to be like more focused and more disciplined again, because it wants you to take care of your responsibilities. All right. It's also going to ask you and cause you and want you to focus on long-term planning, right? Being that Capricorn is an earth sign and an energy, it's all an energy. It really wants you to put things in place, right? It really wants you to lay a foundation. And it's not just thinking about the foundation for now. It really is like long-term goals, like long-term planning, like literally planning out, let's say there's a particular thing that you want to do and you have a goal that, okay, well, I want this done by, let's say you're starting in January, you want to complete that by March. So, okay, if I need to complete this by March, what are some things that I need to do to make sure that I can be completed in March? So just really thinking about it, step by step of what those action steps would be, what the things you would need to implement, and then how to get through them, right? How to get there, right? You're going to think about it, you're going to write it down, and then you're going to start to do, and you're going to take action, okay? So that's the key thing here with the energy that we'll feel and we can expect from the sun shifted into Capricorn. So my guidance for the collective for this part is just to really embrace the energy of structure, right? And when I say structure, I don't mean structure as in the way that we think of structure as in routine, but structure more so in the phase of what feels good to you. Like, right, it may not be like the typical what society would have us think of as structure, but structure as in you have more flexibility to do the things that you want. How do you want your life to be? Like, just really like it's a really asking you to really just be more flexible, but also create a new way of doing things. And I guess that's what I'm meaning by structure, is like creating a new way. And so that's what it's going to really ask us to do. Now, also, we have upcoming as well, Jupiter in Gemini, right? That's going to square Saturn in Pisces, right? And that's going to be on December 24th. This is a tense aspect, right? And this challenge is going to really challenge us to find the balance between expansion and structure, right? So growth may feel restricted, right? But this energy is really inviting us to refine our approach on how we get there, and our approach to structure and what we think of as a routine. It's really causing us to, I feel, and what the download I've been getting is like the masculine, it's asking us to really let go of the masculine energy and embrace a more feminine approach, right? And because the world has been very masculine, like there's been a lot of masculine energy for so long. I live here in the USA. So in the USA, it's been a lot of masculine energy. And now we're seeing a lot of shifts. We're seeing a lot of, thanks to Pluto, right, in Aquarius, we're seeing a lot of destruction. We're seeing a lot of things fall away and crumble, right? And as these things fall away, we are not collectively going to be rebuilding what was there, like how it was before. We are going to be rebuilding in a way that's more balanced, in a way that's softer, in a way that is literally more community grounded and cohesive. That is what we are shifting into. We've already shifted into that. I don't know if you already felt it, but we are already there. There's been so many things that we've seen in the world today that's given us points that's showing the signs. If you literally look at the transits and things that have already occurred and things that are presently occurring, it definitely correlates to the energy of what's happening around us, right? And so that shift aspect that's coming up, and with the Saturn and Jupiter and with Gemini square and Saturn in Pisces, it's really asking us to be patient, really have patience, and to be strategic. Okay, be strategic in our approaches. Use this transit to really solidify what your plans are, to embrace new but meaningful progress. Okay, so slow down. It's not saying that you have to stop completely. Slow down, but make progress, but make sure it's meaningful. It's like, it's not wasting time. It's really like using the best of what's offered to you, using the best of the opportunities that are presented to you, and deciding what is really best for you, and really aligns with your vision and your focus and your goal, okay? Aligns with your bigger picture. Also, what we have next coming up is Chiron is going to be going direct into the sign of Aries. That takes place on December 29th. Yes, December 29th. And so what can we expect with Chiron, right? So when Chiron stations direct, it's going to bring more of a healing energy, right? Things are going to flow more freely. It's going to empower us to really embrace our vulnerabilities, and to really, really like use them and see our vulnerabilities as a source of strength and not a weakness, right? It's really, that's the energy that we can expect when it goes direct into Aries. So really what I want you to reflect on, and the guidance for this time, for what's upcoming, is to reflect on the lessons of the past year. Of course, a lot of us do that around this time of year. We have reflections. Some people do resolutions. I don't believe in that. I always choose a word of the year. And so my word for 2024 was growth. And so far, what I've been doing this week, I mean, every day, but taking very time to be intentional about what did growth look like in my life for me this year. Do I feel like there's been growth? Do I feel like, things have remained the same? Or what areas did I grow most in my life? What areas do I need to grow more in? Those are some things that I've been reflecting on, and also that I encourage you to reflect on, as we are moving into a new season, okay? Also, use this energy to move forward with confidence, okay? Be confident in ourselves, be compassionate, especially in the area of our self-identity and our personal involvement. Like really, really, really sit and channel and feel whatever it is that you need to feel, right? To process, am I confident in this area? Are there areas that I'm lacking confidence? Do I need to grow more? Like what are some things that I need to do or want to do? Or what areas do I need to work on so I can feel more empowered within myself, within my spirit, within my body, within my soul, right? Those are some things to reflect on. So just some good things to journal on, to reflect on, and to put into practical steps. All right. So our themes for December, past and future, I broke them down into three. So for our reflection and our realignment, because that's what I felt like. There's been a reflection period, and we've been realigning. We've been changing throughout this month of December. A lot of things have gone on. These energies, there were a lot of transits that impacted how the month of December has played out thus far and will continue to play out, right? So the earlier transits like the Mercury retrograde and Mars retrograde have asked us to pause, to reassess, and to realign, okay? That is what we felt from those energies, okay? Balance and expansion and structure. So mid-December's Jupiter-Saturn square challenges us to integrate optimism and discipline, okay? That is what, past and the present, okay? So that's the past energies of what's happened and what we can do with the energy leading into the future. Also, the third thing was and is healing and forward movement. The month ends with Chiron direct, which really encourages the collective for healing, empowerment as we prepare for the new year, right? It's really encouraging us to, to like I said, to really focus on what the vision is and the details of the vision and how we can get there, and actionable steps that you are going to take to make sure that those things happen, right? That your vision, and let me say this, your vision can shift at any time. Don't feel so stuck in like, oh my gosh, I want to do this and this is what I want to do and this is how I have to do it. You can change your mind. You could be like, you know what? I don't even want to do that shit no more. This is what I really want to do. That is totally okay. And that's what I mean by leaning more into our feminine energy, right? Not being so rigid and having a structure like this, but allow yourself to flow, allow yourself to change, allow yourself to pivot, allow yourself to really fucking do what you want to do, okay? And it's okay to change your direction. It's okay to change course. It's okay to stay where you are if that's what you want to do. The choice is really ours, right? The choice is ours to make. And nobody else's. Nobody else can tell you exactly A, B, C, D, E, F, G is right for you. It may look right for you, but it may not feel that it's right for you, right? So if it doesn't feel right for you, you're not going to want to do it, or you're not going to do it, right? So really, really sit and focus on yourself as an individual and then as a collective, right? And visually, these are some things that I know that I need to do or that I want to work on or I want to bring. And how can I use this energy or these things about me and these things that I want to do
within the collective, what is my gift to the collective, right? How can I give to the collective? How can the collective give to me? And together, what can we accomplish, right? So that is the energy and the shift that we have moved into with these structures that are falling, okay? All right, collective. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold you guys so long. I mean, it's just I wanted to give you, like I said, a midpoint overview from where we've been and where we're going. And yeah, I am going to finish up some stuff that I'm working on for this weekend. And then that's pretty much my plan for the day. And then prepare for my birthday tomorrow. So I'll get on. We'll see. I'm not. If I get on and say, "Hey, what's good?" May get on. I haven't decided yet. I'm just gonna see how I feel in the morning and flow with the energy. So. But until then, you guys, it's been a pleasure. I hope that you guys have an incredible Wednesday. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. And if nobody's told you today, I absolutely love you. And I wish you all the very best. Okay? Take care. Bye.